In today's video we're going to be diving back into more Borderlands 4, and for this one I'm going to be going over what is my favourite and what I believe is the best legendary pistol in the game, and that's going to be this awesome one, the 7th Sense. There are only a few pistols in the game that are truly worth having, and this is definitely one of them, as it dishes out some crazy damage and it's just an amazing thing to use in the right builds. Now, in order to get hold of the legendary pistol, the 7th Sense, you're going to have to make your way all the way to the very middle area of the map, over to the Terminus district, where you're going to be taking on a side mission called Below the Surface. You're going to want to make sure you head straight over to the quest giver, then you're going to go for a little bit of dialogue, and then this is where he's going to give you the key to a place that unfortunately you won't be able to get into without doing this. So grab that off him, make your way over there, and then you're going to enter the facility. Keep making your way all the way through. It's quite a nice easy one, there's not too many enemies in there, so hopefully you'll be able to make your way to the end boss and take him out without too many issues. Now, a few things to note here: the bosses here do have crystals on them, so if you've got some explosive type weapons such as a wombo combo or something along those lines, it may well help. And the great thing is, whenever you've taken the boss out, then from then on you'll be able to repeat it and hopefully farm this weapon without too many issues. One thing I would say is that one of the enemies in here, or one of the bosses should I say, is a bit of a nightmare, because you're going to have 3 in total, and that's going to be Vile Ted, Experiment 42 and Experiment 1709. Some of these can be a bit tricky, but the main one is going to be that Experiment 42, because rather than him attacking you, his main aim seems to be just absolutely darting around the room, making your life impossible to hit him. So hopefully you've got some better accuracy than me, because I found it took a little while to take him down sometimes because of how much he was running off. Make sure you can dish out a lot of damage to them in order to make this fight a little bit faster and hopefully get the drops you're after quicker. Now, I'd say I was quite lucky with this because I only took them out a few times. I think I took them out around about 4 or 5 times, and within those instances I managed to pick up 2 legendaries. The first time I thought I'd grab the pistol straight away, which was absolutely awesome, but then it turned out to be this rep kit, but it's quite a nice rep kit, so it's well worth having. But then fortunately, after around about the 4th or 5th attempt, I managed to drop the one I was after, the legendary pistol, the 7th Sense, which is just an absolutely awesome weapon to own. Honestly, this works really well on quite a few builds. Ones that come to mind probably be something like Harlow Crypt build, maybe even a Vex Bleed build, but I'm sure a few other people will be able to use it as well. And the great thing about this is that it fires quite fast, reload isn't terrible as well, and it's also got a really high amount of crit damage built into it, so it works out perfect. Of course, the main thing with a lot of these weapons is going to be the actual perk on them, and this one is exceptional. Hopefully I don't butcher the name, Proprioception, which just means you're going to get a little bit of extra damage whenever you're doing reloads, because it's going to enhance the damage you're doing, because it's going to have orbs generated around the enemy when you're hitting them that are going to pop on reload, giving you that extra damage overall. Even without these, this would be a really solid weapon. It's really nice in a lot of builds, and the manufacturer's parts that I got on it. The second one was a ripper part, so it works out really nice for full auto, but not quite as nice if you're after a little bit less recoil. And then finally, we got the Jacobs part because it's a Jacobs weapon, allowing us to get that ricochet damage going on as well. Remember, with Jacobs, they've actually got some really nice enhancement mods on them as well, so if you wanted to farm some of those in order to make this even more powerful, you definitely could do, especially for bossing, was anything with sequencer on it. This way you're going to get a little bit of extra crit damage going on, and with how much you've got in the gun already, it works out absolutely amazing for just dishing out a whole bunch of extra damage and having a lot of fun whilst you do it. Hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. As you can see on these test dummies, this thing is an absolute menace in the right builds. There's going to be a whole bunch more content away from me. As always, hopefully it's helped a few of you guys and girls out. For now, take care. I'll see you on the next day.